Right, so hello there guys, welcome to Sonic Adventure. Cheers, load screen, thank you very much. I was trying to do a cool intro thing, but alright, whatever.
Sonic!
So, I have not played this game in years. This is like one of my favorite childhood games ever. And it's super bad. Like, this is a horrible, awful game. But it is one of my childhood favorites. So I figured why not give it a playthrough, that'd be fun, right? I'm gonna fuck this game so bad. But it should be a good time, like I said, it should be really fun. Right, so I'm only gonna be doing like maybe 4 of the stories. I'm probably gonna do Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Because this one has a lot of time bullshit that I remember that I really am not a big fan of. And this one is just dickery and fishing, and it's a pain in the ass, so I'd rather not do it, if at all possible. So we're gonna go with Sonic, because he's the only playable character we can play as. And we're gonna go have ourselves a good time. So, yeah, this game is very poor quality. It has some awful music, and it has some awful voice acting. And it has, like, a lot of weird mouth movements. And, like, all the people are, like, weird angular blocks and shit like that, so it should be fun, right? Yeah, but this is the first of the Sonic Adventure series, and this was originally released for, like, the Sega Dreamcast, I wanna say, I think? In, like, maybe 1998 or 9? Something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be that kind of a game. I don't know if you saw Sonic's mouth just then, but this is gonna be that sort of a game. How are those police cars moving like that? That's horrifying. I have no idea how the hell they were doing that. That was impressive. Yeah, but this game is super awful, as you're about to see. It is pretty shit. It's gonna be so much fun, though. It's gonna be super funny. Hopefully, anyway. I mean, that's up to you folks to decide if I'm an idiot or not, but it should be a good time. Well, he's not completely surrounded, is he? He just jumped off the building. He could fuck off back the other direction, couldn't he? It. I don't want to assume it's gender. It is like a weird aquatic creature. Yeah, fire your guns into a liquid form. That's gonna help you, right? Idiots. You guys are military. You think you'd be a little bit, well, better educated for this kind of a situation, right? Oh, they're not military. They're just police. Yeah, police are idiots. Okay, that makes perfect sense. They're like, it's an unarmed waterman. Just fire at it. Because police brutality is ever so apparent. Yeah, and then Sonic comes in and saves the day, and nobody's questioning the frickin' presence of an anthropomorphic 4-foot-tall hedgehog that can talk for some reason. Like it's a perfectly normal occurrence. Yeah, so this guy's aptly named Chaos, but oh god. Well, it's a good thing I started with 2 rings, because my controller wasn't connected, asshole. So that's cheating. Fucking hacker. Imagine getting hit by the first boss. Literally all you have to do is jump at it. Like, I mean everything in Sonic, all you have to do is jump at it or run really fast, but that's not the point. Oh, you fuck. I forgot he did this. Don't. Punch me, it's not Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Although it might be. But it isn't. Die. Cheers.
Hey, I'll play with you some other
Yeah, so there's a lot of bad dialogue in this game, there's a lot of terrible music, there's a lot of weird funky mouth movements, but it should be really funny. It should be meme-tastic for sure. You're probably asking why Sonic hasn't been too relevant in the media these days.
Come on, you big drip.
Well, to answer your question, I've been kicking it in my triple-decker mansion with my Playboy bunnies, sipping martinis and lounging in my 150-foot pool. Why? Because I'm rich, dumbass. I mean, have you seen the quality of my games lately? It's like they're not even trying anymore. What'd they do, organize an arranged marriage to a human princess? Pretty sure that's illegal in like 60% of the United States. Then they tried to pass me off as a medieval knight or some shit? Do I look like Renaissance material? Sword in the Stone, Monty Python ass shit. I mean, come on. They even did that weird werehog bullshit and tried to make me even more of a 40-year-old furry's wet dream than I already am. Have you seen my magazine shots? Do yourselves a favor and quit supporting Sega and buying my games. Let my franchise die with some dignity. Poor Sonic, I feel so bad for you, my friend. Sonic is gonna have a completely fucking perfect voice for this game. Yeah, see, I told you he'd be lounging by his 150-foot pool. How right was I? It's not like I set this shit up ahead of time to happen or anything. Nope. Totally random.
You're gonna crash. Ah!
He's like, ah, Tails is such a pathetic pussy. I have to go help him out again. What a bitch.
Tails.
Yeah, see.
Now, what am I gonna do with
I like how he said that super condescendingly, like he knows what Tails is going through. Like, what if he just got out of a battle with, like, military fighter jets or some shit, and he was, like, doing some really epic, like, freaking bombing stuff? What if Tails is a terrorist? These are not good thoughts to have in a child's game, really. This is why you never go back and play your childhood favorites, because you fuck with them and then you realize some stuff, and then you're like, wow, this game's darker than I thought. There may be palm trees, happy music, and weird, like, exploding things and dolphins, but yeah, one of those things doesn't fit, does it? Not quite. Also, I'm super good at Sonic games. Until I die, and then I'll bitch and be like, that was bullshit, and then it'll be really silly and bad. But I think I used to speedrun this when I was a kid, and I was pretty damn good at it, so... Well, not like speedrun, but, you know, like child speedrun. I remember flying through the wall on this part because this game is, like, very shoddily made. And there's, like, a lot of weird things where you'll, like, glitch through the map and not have a very good time. Also, the killer whale is a little bit of a concern. I'm sure this can't be good for tourism, right? Like, could you imagine just running around here and trying to check out the beach and then having that shit happen to you? Fucking Jesus. Alright, that was not my fault. That was literally not my fault. There was nothing I could have done about that. That's just Sonic DX being Sonic DX. You can probably guess why I'm here? Oh yes, I can definitely assume why you're here. Thank you for the bits, dude. That's very kind of you. Welcome to my shitty playthrough of Sonic Adventure DX, where I just meme the game, and I make it more horrible than it already is. Because I used to play this as a kid, so I figured why not go back and play it again. Have some fun with it. I can't believe that shit happened. I was like, yeah, I speedrun this game, I'm super good at it, and then that shit happens. Silly meme stuff. But that's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here, is to give you all these great experiences that you couldn't otherwise get. Nice. Thank you, Sonic. Oh my god. Alright. This fucking game, dude. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Kinda speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? Have 15 plushes of Sonic 3, Cuphead plushes, and a Sly Cooper plush? Damn. You some sort of furry or something? Although Cuphead is not a furry, is it? It's like a literal cup with legs. It's like an anthropomorphic walking, talking cup. Although Cuphead doesn't talk, so maybe he can't talk? I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know why I have these thoughts. I really don't. I'm just stupid. Don't pay any attention to me, I'm a moron. That's why I stream on Twitch and play video games. Because I can't function in normal society. No, I'm not a furry. There's no shame in being a furry. You don't have to admit it if you don't want to. It's cool. I'm just joshing you, though. Cuphead can talk, can he? Oh yeah, that's right, because Mugman talks. They talk in literary format, like in the books, right? So I guess they can talk, otherwise they wouldn't have dialogue that's written down by the creators, would they? Like, you can't really write down, like, dialogue from the perspective of a character and have them lack the ability to talk. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but it's a good thing that Sonic's here, because Sega would be doing blowies on the corner for pennies on the dollar if he wasn't, so... Golden Axe is literally their only other franchise that's worth a shit, besides Sonic, and that shit was released in, like, 1990, and it was questionable at best. This is some of that terrible music I was talking about. Also, this is Tails. And Tails is a fucking whiny pussy-ass bitch.
What happened anyway?
And Sonic talks a lot of shit behind his back.
Just crash like that.
And then he pretends to be his homie.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron.
Yeah, so I saw the new Sonic trailer for the movie, and it kind of reminded me that I've not played a Sonic game in a good awful long time. What fun would it be if I were to stream a classic Sonic and give it the me treatment? So yeah, this game is hysterically awful. The mouth animations for the dialogue are terrifying and often looks like things are just melting or merging into each other. It's pretty 3D and janky and weird, but it should be fun. Yeah, so also enjoy the irredeemably awful soundtrack of pop and butt rock music in Enter Sonic Adventure. I had a few favorite Sonic characters when I was a kid. And then I realized they're animals, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And now I just like animated girls, and life is 100% better. You can now play with Tails. Do I look like some sort of furry queer to you? Not that that's a slight against like homosexuals. Do whatever you want. I mean, but... all right, where do we have to go now? Mystic Ruins, if I remember right. See how much I remember. Do I jump into it or some shit? Yeah, see, I told you. I even remember the name of the place. That's how much I played this when I was a kid. It must have warped my memory.
That was
so
actually
bad.
really nice. Thank you.
Thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being my 350th. It's pretty sick of you. Good thing you were here to witness this monumental occasion. Of being the 350th dumbass to actually think I'm entertaining on this platform. Thank you very much. Again, that's very kind. Do I go up here? No, I don't go up here. I must have to go up to Tails' workshop or some shit. Which is up these stairs, I believe? Oh yeah, that's right, we have to fight Egg Dude, don't we? If you want, I can whisper you a pic of my plushies. I would like nothing more than to see a pic of your plushies in my whispers.
Whatever you say, Eggman.
He's like, oh, that's fucking original, Sonic. Come up with that one on your own? He's like, yeah, in fact I did. I've been calling you that for like years, dude. What the hell? Yeah, what else do you want? Like world domination? Some pancakes? Oh my god, you actually did it, you fucking god. I thought you were joking. Oh my god, they're actually legit plushies. Okay, so like he actually legit sent me a picture and they're legit plushies. Like no joke. Like no kidding, for sure. I like how that one has a chili dog. I don't know why, but I love the one with the chili dog. That's fucking amazing. That is insanely great. Egg Hornet? Yeah. Oh god. I keep forgetting to, like, actually click back into the window so I have control. That's what happened with Chaos. That's why he almost fisted me. The one on the left is 2.5 feet? Jesus. That's almost the size of a small child. That's horrifying. Could you imagine coming across that in real life? You know what you should do? You should, like, if you have a sister or something, you should, like, prop it up in her closet. Like, when she's sleeping at night and just turn the light off or something. And then just, like, have her wake up or whatever and then, like, put it outside the bathroom or some shit. Just, like, leave it in the hallway. Put some red blinking lights in its eyes or something. Scar her for life. That's what I would do. I'm seriously a terrible brother. At least I would be if I had a sister. I have brothers, but they're too old for me to do stuff like that to them with. But I'd be a terrible, terrible, terrible sibling. I really would. Alright. GG. Good game. You did well. Kind of.
Hey, I'll play with you.
Did he literally just, like, staple that shit together and then I just, like, broke it apart piece by piece by piece and then he's just gonna float there? Okay. That's a little awkward. Oh yeah, also enjoy these great sound effects. If I remember right. There they are, the squash noise. Fucking ridiculous.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Hey Eggman, I don't think you should sit in that thing. It's gonna, like, blow the fuck up or some shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, why would you just carry it out in the open? You think you'd freaking carry it like a concealed weapon, seeing as how it's a freaking crystal of dominating immense power. He's like, look at my cool gem I found! That's not gonna get you fucking shanked on the street or anything, Tails, dumb shit. What an idiot.
Oh no, isn't that the
Oh yeah, that's right, and then Chaos gives the emeralds the suck, doesn't he? I remember that. Oh no, it kinda just merges with him, alright. What is he, like a foot taller? He's like, yes, it's a little bit stronger. Maybe I can dominate the world now because of its huge fapping arm. Well, his strength exponentially increased with his right arm, but his left arm is looking a bit noodly there. I also like all Sonic games, including Sonic Boom and Sonic 06. Dude, Sonic Boom, I don't care what anybody says, but Sonic Boom was a fucking sick game. I don't care, like Sonic Compact Disc, Sonic Boom, freaking, What was the weird 3D one? That one was sick too. I like that one a lot. I didn't mind Sonic's original design on the movie. I did. That shit was horrifying. I know they were trying to do their own, like, cool creative thing with it, but it was definitely not okay, what they did to Sonic. I didn't like that at all. That was terrible. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I wouldn't exactly call myself a fan of Sonic, but I don't hate it either. It's super fun sometimes. But yeah, that movie design was fucking abysmal. Like, honestly, like, no offense meant, but they should have been lined up and shot with, like, bags over their heads. Like, friggin'... Like friggin' Deserter style, for sure. Oh, I need the green, yeah, I remember that. That's Windy Valley, isn't it? Or whatever the fuck it's called. And I think the crystal is back up here. This game is super weird. There's like 8 or 9 stages, but like it overarches with the story, and the story's intertwined to different characters. Yeah, see, I told you. It intertwines with the different characters and stuff, but I'm only going to be playing Amy's story, Sonic's story, and Tails, I think. And Knuckles. All the other ones can fuck off. They're kind of boring. Also, this music is top tier. Could I? Thanks. I'm the true ultimate Sonic fan. What'd you expect? Besides, I didn't clickbait you with the whisper. Oh, no. I was genuinely, like, I wanted to see if you, like, legit had plushies. That'd be freaking hilarious. I'm glad I did, too. Okay, so this stage is basically, yeah, it's just floating ruins in the sky and then friggin' whatever Sonic stuff. There's a cool, like, metal things that you run around, and, like, there's some wind stuff you run on right here because, you know, Sonic's super speedy. But the real part of the level that's super cool comes later when you get all the weird metal girders that you run on and stuff like that. And then you get sucked into a tornado because that's just a Saturday afternoon for Sonic. Nothing awkward at all. Nothing life-threatening. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, I know how they work. You don't got a tutorial, me lady. It's a Sonic game, it can't be that complicated. Although Aaron did get his ass kicked by the dragon in Sonic and the Black Knight when he was playing a Shadow, that shit was pretty funny. Unavoidable fucking chin move. That shit was pretty good. There's a role in your Discord server all about Sonic? Yeah. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, this is the part I was talking about where you get to run on all the metal shit and then you go in loops and stuff like classic Sonic style. It's really fun. And then we can't do that yet because we don't have the weird power-uppy thing to take the alternate route, which isn't too alternate, but... Yeah, that's super janky. Could you not, like, push me to the wall of the stage, please? Like, they could have had you run center on the thing and had it be a lot better, but whatever. Oh, really? Alright. Hey, come on, keep up, Tails. I'm only a weird anthropomorphic animal that can, like, literally break the sound barrier and run, like, at the speed of light. And you're just, like, some random weird dweeby fox that likes to hang out with me. Super weird. 23 bots and 136 channels. Was named Fanbase of Everything. Was that just, like, one category? Is, like, everything just, like, a thing? And then you're just a fan of everything all the time? Or does it work like people, like, get disinterested in stuff after a while and then just stop worrying about other stuff? I don't know, that's weird. Nice, that wasn't too bad. A little bit janky, but alright. Sonic's just like, wanna know how I'm always on top of my game? What's the name of this stupid shit again? X-Juice? Alright.
Yeah, not bad.
X-Juice keeps you pumped when you're not feeling 100%, so kick it up to the maximum with X-Juice. Also try X-Juice Max, now with 30% more cocaine. Wait, was I not supposed to say that? Ah, shit. And then, like, they get, like, super sued. And everybody stops doing them, they, like, boycott the drink and shit. Insane. Sonic should not be an advocate for cocaine for children. It's probably not the smartest idea. I'm pretty sure automatic doors don't work like that, especially when they're, like, ancient stone. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be like, Sonic has come. And then the door just, like, flies open. It's like, welcome, Sonic. He's like, thanks, door. Wait, why the fuck are you talking to me? What the hell? Oh, where do I go from here, dude? Do I go back to the city? Am I dumb? Where's the little pink ball that tells me what to do?
Go to Station Square.
Yeah, of course.
You may find
Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth throughout this game. It's kind of silly. Although it is, like I said, the stories intertwine and stuff. It's just, it's super weird. It's a very odd game. Oh yeah, now it's all sunset. That is horrifying, dude. Why do they look like old school Pokemon characters, bro? Don't tell me they don't look like old school Pokemon characters. You know they do. They are in the wrong game, in the wrong franchise.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
Okay, dude, I'm pretty sure if I go back and I talk to my therapist and, like... Yeah, dude, like, this magical floating pink ball told me to go into the sewer. And then, like, the therapist's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't think I can help you, Sonic. I think you need, like, professional help. Oh, that's right, we have to go down the hole, don't we? And get the weird upgrade. I don't remember what it is, but I know there's an upgrade. Whoa, watch out, taxi. Horrible driver. Jesus, almost hit me. It's not like I wasn't flying through traffic at the speed of light or anything. Yeah, we can't go there. It's not for us. Sonic's like, sick! Whoa, a new pair of Nikes, dude. I always wanted a new pair of Nikes. I mean, I found them in a sewer, so they're probably crawling with maggots and, like, cockroaches and they're filled with shit, but whatever, cool, new shoes.
The Lightspeed Dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Okay, well, let me get all physics on your ass for a minute. If Sonic can run at the speed of light and break the barrier of sound, I'm pretty sure gravity is no consequence of Sonic. I'm pretty sure if he decided to, he could just build up speed and then run and, like, break air and just fucking run on whatever and not worry about anything. But no, apparently we need some stupid power-up so I can fly into rings because I have some sick new kicks. Alright. This dude's just seriously standing here wondering how I, like, fucking came into the back door of his store. That can't be normal. Oh yeah, the golden egg. We're not gonna fuck around with the Chow Garden. It's too much fucking trouble. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Chow Garden is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's like a rock over here that you're supposed to bring over there and replace it with to get the egg. But like, do you really think if you were the owner of the store that you just honestly, like check this shit out. Let me show you how much this guy doesn't give a shit about his shop. Let me show you how much this guy doesn't care. Like, this is the worst business practitioner in the world. Let me take this rock, right? Like, here, don't mind me, man. I know you got some security shit in place, but check this out, watch. And then I can pick up the egg. And then he doesn't give a shit. I literally could just walk out the door and he says nothing. He says nothing. Dude, you're horrible. Have your shitty fucking egg bag. I don't want it. Terrible, terrible business, man. Awful. Why are there so many kids wandering around at the city at night? Where's your parents? Probably avoiding their kids, because their kids are horrifying, right? We have to go back into the hotel to get over to the casino. Sonic has to pay off some insane gambling debts. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Sonic is crippled with gambling addiction. Under that heroic exterior, he really, 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 really likes casino gambling. What? Huh? Casinopolis is open, but the only way in is closed. Well, it's not very fucking open then, is it? What? Oh, I remember now.
Ready?
Ah, get fucked. Oh yeah, memory. It's kind of weird though, because I didn't see the giant red button on the ground, because I'm a dipshit, so. Alright, so this level is going to take like 5 million years, so I'm sorry for how long this level is going to take. We're going to be here for a while. This level is super shitty and annoying. You basically just gotta play pinball and collect rings, and then not do that. I forgot what the controls are to flip the bumpers and shit like that. So you have to collect rings, and then you have to trade them into the vault or whatever, and then build a mountain of rings so you can get the Chaos Emerald, so it's kind of silly. But also, I'm super terrible at pinball, so we're just gonna have to wait this out. I don't know why, but this pinball table fucking hates me. That always happens to me in real pinball, too. Like, I'll try and manipulate it and flip the bumpers, and then, I get fucked and I lose all my balls all the time. Again, don't quote me on that. You wanna, like, not morph through the fucking floor of the friggin' table, Sonic? Although I don't think you can get tilt in this, so I think if you move the control stick, you can, like, shake the table around and manipulate it and do whatever, but it often doesn't work out in your favor, really. Yeah, ball 0? Yeah, thanks, game. Rub it in, why don't you? Alright, I'm just gonna fall down. And then we can actually see the fun part of the level. Fun part of the level is super great. And, I don't remember what it is, but I think if you... I think if you don't get a certain amount of rings when you play the, table and you get knocked down or whatever and you lose all your balls, you get, like, thrown into this, like, rubbish bin or whatever. I wonder if they treat all their customers like that. Like, if you don't pay enough money or you're really bad at their games, they just, like, kick you the fuck out. They just send you into the garbage chute and then you're, like, never heard from again. And, like, the police are like, yeah, this person was last seen here, and they've been missing for over, like, 3 weeks. Do you know anything about that? And the owner's just like, no. Sorry, I can't help you, officer. Sorry, I can't be of more assistance. And then you're just, like, screaming, like, from downstairs and, like, pounding on the floor. And the police officer's like, what's that noise? And the owner's like, oh, it's probably nothing. Like, I think you're hearing things, Mr. Officer. I remember I don't like this bit very much. But I think if I get that vulnerability, I'll be right. Oh, yeah, dude. Nice, that worked way better than I thought it was. I'm going to. What are you doing, Sonic? Come on, man. This is where Waluigi is in Smash Bros, yeah. The non-existent place where literally nobody can see him ever. But, yeah, I've 100%ed this game before. Like, I've done all the shit, I've gotten all the emblems, I've done all the stuff, I've completed all the stories before. And, in the original version, if you do, you unlock Metal Sonic, and then you can play the levels with Metal Sonic, and I forgot what he's capable of doing. But, it was just really cool to play around as Metal Sonic. But, in the Xbox version, in the, Xbox 360 arcade version, it's a, DLC that you have to buy, because they're gonna market everything for money, because they're assholes. Good old Microsoft. If we're not gonna bring the classic Halos to PC, we're gonna fucking make everybody have to friggin' pay $5.99 to get friggin' Metal Sonic and Sonic Adventure. Microsoft's insane, crazy, marketing strategies. Oh, this is the one with Knights, isn't it? This one has some sick music, if I remember right. Yeah, this is the one with the really cool, like, J-pop sounding, like, friggin' whoa, yeah! I remember that. Yeah, see, I told you. It just did it right then. I mean, I was probably talking over it, but... Cough, cough, EA. Yeah, EA. Sort your shit out, right? I don't want the flying baby. Oh yeah, so I remember the more cards you get of the same type or something, like, this thing kind of works like, poker does, where, like, if you get, like, a pair or something, it's higher than other things or whatever, so, like... You want to get, like, pairs of cards or, like, matching cards or whatever, and then you get, like, more rings as a bonus for it. That's why this is the easiest one to get rings on, I think. Rather than the Sonic one, which is, like, purely RNG with the roulette in the middle. Because, this one you can actually manipulate and, like, turn and, like, be skillful with it. Not that I will be, but... That's kind of the point of this one, is to just get, like, an insane amount of rings, and then, like, go and put them in the thing. And, the time trial for this level, when I was, trying to 100%, it was a complete bitch. It was super, super hard. Because you hardly had enough time. Never buy the DLC unless it's Mortal Kombat 11. I'm also a fan of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, really. I buy all the DLC for this game. By the way, I'm also a fan of, Blank. Yeah. I never would have guessed. Oh yeah, and I think if you lose your ball, you lose all the cards that you currently have, so, let's try not to do that. Oh yeah, this shit is super good for getting, like, pairs and stuff like that. It's just like a little bonus thing that you don't get all the time. 3 of a kind, yeah, that's pretty good. That paid out quite a bit. I wish real life was like that. You could just play a game of pinball and it's like, here you go, sir, here's $2,000 or whatever, and then you're like, sick. And then you go home and, like, get a Subway sandwich and just, like, fuck your wife or do whatever. That thing creeped me out when I was a kid, though. I don't know, that shit was horrifying. Seeing the rainbows and the flying magical babies and having, like, that weird Michael Jackson looking thing dancing around, that was kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Also a fan of Undertale. I've heard good things about Undertale, but it was, like, so cancerous, like, for a community that I didn't want to get into it. It's like the fandom was, like, insanely cancerous, so, like, I didn't take any interest in it. I've heard of it, though. Although, then again, like, I'm playing an insanely cancerous game. Like I said, this game is not super fantastic. I'll probably get through this campaign in, like, another hour. Maybe like, an hour and a half. And then I'll just upload them as, like, maybe 2 or 3 episodes per storyline or something like that, I think. Probably be the easiest way to go about it. But, there's some games coming out that I'm gonna be getting here really, really soon. I was trying to think of something I could play in between those games, before I get them. And, I decided on a Sonic game, because why not? Because I haven't played any Sonic games yet. Because I don't know what it is. Like, I can play Dark Souls, I can play Bloodborne, I can play Nioh, but, I can't play childhood kids games for shit. Super awful at them. I don't know why. Happy Tree Friends? Yeah, Happy Tree Friends is some insanely funny shit. Especially if you show it to somebody that has no idea what the hell it is. That's the best. They're like, oh, these animals are so cute. And then they get eviscerated, or like blended, or like pushed down a hill in a barrel full of like spikes or some shit, and like horrible things happen to them. Like the one with the roller coaster. The one with the roller coaster was pretty bad. Where, like, Lumpy gets the thing through his leg, I think, or something like that. Show's insanely dark. It's great, though, because it has, like, such a childish atmosphere, and then, like, some dark shit happens. Insane. Right, I'm gonna get, like, maybe 400 rings, and then I should be able to get into the, vault. Once I get like 400, so we're just gonna sit here and dick around for a while and then hope I get enough. So this is like insanely boring. Nothing I can really do about it. It's the way the game is made, so. Although I was never a big fan of pinball, anyway. I always thought it was like really boring. I love the classic sounds that the pinball machines make though, like all the weird audio clips that they do and like the weird muffled sounds and stuff. Something about it is like super nostalgic. This one episode where Lumpy gets a tree on his leg and he has to cut it off with a saw, but it ends up cutting the wrong one. Yeah. I remember, because he just, like, he kind of, like, puts a twig in his mouth and then he closes his eyes and he totally doesn't, like, realize that he's cutting the wrong leg. That's kind of stupid, though, because, like, if you have an injury, you know where the injury is, right? Like, okay, adrenaline is, like, one thing, so, like, when you feel adrenaline pumping, you're probably not going to take immediate notice of something if you're injured. But, like, I'm pretty sure if your leg has a tree that fell over on you, and you're pretty sure that you're aware of what leg the tree fell on, why would you, like, cut the wrong leg? It's almost like they did it for comedic effect. I don't know. It's still pretty funny, though. I don't want that one. I wanted the one over there in the corner. That other weird blue one. Did I not get any rings for that, just because I didn't match any cards? That sucks. My fave Happy Tree Friends character is Splendid. I don't know. I haven't watched Happy Tree Friends in a very long time. I should go, like, marathon that at some point. Just, like, when I'm feeling, like, really sadistic, I should go and watch all that. All the, Happy Tree Friends episodes. Nice. Nailed it. What a G. Yeah, 3 of a kind. Yeah, did you see that insane display of skill right there? Where I did the cool thing and I made miracles happen. And then I'm gonna fuck everything up right here because I'm an idiot. See, I told you. It's like I already know I'm gonna fuck up before I fuck up just because I expect it to happen. Alright, we're almost done. I think it only takes around like 500 or 600 rings or so to be able to get into the vault. Splendid is the superhero blue squirrel with the red mask? I have no idea, dude. Like, I have not watched Happy Tree Friends in forever. All I remember is the yellow rabbit and the pink rabbit. No, it was a pink squirrel, I think. I forgot what her name is. And then there's Lumpy the moose, and then there's the army bear that's like super military, and the red porcupine. He was like super flaky or some stuff. That's all I remember, really. I don't remember any of the other characters at all. I remember something happening to the yellow bunny, though, that, like, involved her eye or something like that. Like, I don't know. I gotta watch Happy Tree Friends again. It's been a long fucking time. I remember really enjoying it, though. I thought it was really fucking hilarious. Mostly because I'm a pretty messed up person, so... Oh yeah, also, I have some news. My buddy Ian is going to be a major bro, and he's going to send me his copy of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice here pretty soon. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna play Sekiro again for memes. Because I realized I never did a playthrough of it, and I sold my copy of Sekiro, TBH. Because the combat was really repetitive, and the game was honestly really fucking boring, and it didn't perform super well, like, graphically. The inputs being an issue was also insanely frustrating. But we're gonna go back and we're gonna do another playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And I'm actually gonna hang on to the game this time. Because it is a FromSoft game, I kinda need it. Like, I like to have all the FromSoft titles. FromSoft usually make incredible fucking games, but... I don't know, Sekiro was kind of like... Although I did get to thinking... I got to thinking about this, check this out. What if Sekiro... They were just trying to test out some ideas for another IP. So what if the deflection mechanic in Sekiro, which is the whole main focus of the game, is just a side focus of the next title they're working on, Elden Ring. So, for example, what if Elden Ring had deflection, it had the Mikiri counter, it had the rolling and the evading and shit like that, and it had the grapple. Not now. No. So what if it had the grapple too, and it had all that shit, just mixed all into one combat, like an amalgam of all this, like, FromSoft Souls type games. So you get Sekiro's deflection, you get Bloodborne's weapon transformation, you get, like, the dodging and shit. I don't know, that'd be fucking awesome. So, like, what if Sekiro was just, like, kind of, like, an IP that they released or whatever because they wanted to test out ideas for Elden Ring? And then Elden Ring is gonna be, like, the cream of the crop, like, super fucking amazingly awesome. Compared to Sekiro, and Sekiro was, like, regarded as super good, and then Elden Ring is gonna be, like, 50 times better. I don't know, I got to thinking about that last night. I thought that'd be really fucking nifty. Oh yeah, the ice level. I don't like the ice level too much. The pink squirrel be Giggles, the yellow bunny is Cuddles, the red porcupine is Flaky. Yeah, I said so. I knew the red porcupine was Flaky, because I remembered the flakes. And the army bear is Flippy, yeah. Aptly named, huh? Because he goes into those weird psychotic, like, military, like, trauma episodes. And goes, like, super homicidal postal psycho. Did Eggman just, like, drug Sonic and, like, fucking jack his emerald? That's insane. That's some Bill Cosby shit right there, Dr. Eggman. I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. A little bit weird.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just
Sonic's
had?
like, oh, good, you don't remember anything either.
I guess Eggman.
Imagine coming out of a casino and then not being able to remember anything that happened. That'd be a little bit monk-ass, wouldn't it?
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic, we need to get big.
Well, he fucking stole them. If you quit being dumb and freaking holding them out in the open, maybe you wouldn't get shanked. I told you. Splendid barely appears. That's probably why you don't remember him. Yeah, that's probably it. So if I remember correctly, I have to take this back to the Mystic Ruins on the train. Which, again, you think people would be freaking out over an anthropomorphic hedgehog. Like, could you imagine Sonic trying to get into airport security? That'd be a little bit weird, right? Like, I'm surprised the Pentagon isn't looking for Sonic, because he's like an anthropomorphic 4-foot-tall talking hedgehog that can run at the speed of sound and shit. That'd be a little bit concerning. That would be, like, definite, like, military emergency. Like, they would almost definitely get involved. Also, coincidentally, what is the event of those rocks falling apart as soon as I pick up this crystal and I come back here? It's like they knew the schedule for the train and everything, and the rocks just, like, fall out of place right when I come back. That's a little bit retarded. Did I just walk on air for a minute? I told you Sonic can break sound and, like, walk on air and shit. Everyday stuff for Sonic, isn't it? Yeah, but, my bro Ian is going to send me another copy of Sekiro, because, he hates it. And, he thinks it's repetitive and boring, same thing I did. Like, I'm not gonna deep throat FromSoft and say it's the best shit ever when it's not. It really isn't. It has a lot of issues. It has some frame drops, it has some insane input drops, it gets really repetitive for combat, and, they reuse a lot of assets, and those are my main problems with it. Like, if they would have taken out, like, maybe, like, 7 or 8 of the reused mini-bosses, and just did, like, 3 or 4, like, more major fights to the game, Sekiro would have been good. And I could have disregarded the repetitive combat and everything else, but, like, all that shit combined is just kind of like, this game isn't fantastic. It just feels like they got super lazy because they knew they could. And they just pushed it out at a $60 price point because they knew people would buy it, and that kind of pisses me off. Because, like, I hold FromSoft to a certain degree of standard because I always enjoy their games. Like, they're infuriating games. Like, they piss me off, but, like, they're really good. And, like, they're great in quality, right? And then they just release Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and they just get, like, super fucking hyper lazy with it, and I'm like, this is kind of garbage. Like, I don't know. Like, if people like it, they like it. I'm not gonna tell people what they can and can't like, but I don't know. Like, in my opinion, you'd have to be, like, a fucking idiot to not realize, like, Sekiro is not, like, what it was marketed, like, or advertised to be. You know what I mean? Also, the, depth perception on this is very difficult. So it's, like, it's hard to tell, like, whether I'm jumping at an angle or I'm jumping straight forward, which is why I'm being super careful. Because I don't want to fall down. I don't care if I lose all my rings, I just don't want to fall all the way down to the bottom of the level, so that'd be a pain in the ass. Then again, there's this movie where he's considered an alien, he does get tranquilized in the leg. Okay. Some, like, oddly specific detail, but alright. Oh, damn. I can't get up there. Oh, yeah, I can. What's this for? Oh, yeah, that's right, I gotta drop the big crystal in the middle. I remember this. I remember the giant icicle. Well. There we go. Ah, fucking hell. I'm so glad you don't slip off these things, that would make this so much worse. But, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to play the little, 2D side-scrolly Sonics. Like, with the Carnival level and the Green Hill Zone and the Marble Zone or whatever. Like, I used to do all that stuff. And then, Sonic went all 3D. And, like, some of the 3D Sonic games are really enjoyable. Like, some of them are really fun. And then, other times, they're, like, insanely weird. Poggers. I can't believe I did that. Nice. But, yeah. I'm gonna be doing another playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice when Ian sends it my way. And then, we have Luigi's Mansion 3 coming up. On probably December 1st or 2nd or 3rd or something like that. Which I'm really excited for. And then, we have Medieval Remake coming up. And I haven't played Medieval in a long time, so that'll be super, super fun. And then, there's another game that I wanted to play too, but I can't remember what it was at the moment. Yeah, did you see his mouth just then? Yeah. I don't know what's more scary, the avalanche or that mouth. Terrifying. Also, if Sonic can run at the speed of sound, why is he snowboarding away from a giant friggin', like, snow slide or whatever the fuck, avalanche is what they're called, idiot. This isn't SSX Tricky, that's not what this is. This is Sonic, where you go, like, super fast, and you go super speedy in your Nike shoes. And you collect rings, and you break the sound barrier and do all that weird Sonic-y shit. Or, in the events of the Werehog game, you, like, turn into a weird beast hog thing. I don't even know what it is. It's like a werehog or something. I don't even know what the fuck they were thinking with that one, Chief. Some weird shit. But, yeah, 3D Sonics have really gone downhill, no pun intended, over the years. They used to be really decent, and then they kind of just, like, hit an insane slippery decline where, like, they got really horrendously bad. And, like, to be fair, this game was released on the Sega Dreamcast or some shit like that, so it's, like, it's kind of bad for good reasons, you know? Okay, I was snowboarding on the wall. Like, literally on the wall. That was pretty insane. Don't knock out my rings, boys. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, let me go through this secret passage. Although it wasn't really too secret, was it? Unlike the shortcuts in Mario Kart, where you literally get to skip like half the map, and then everybody else is like, what the fuck, where did he go? And then somebody shoots a blue turtle shell at you and you get butt fucked out of first place, and then you feel really, really bad. Oh, nice, dude. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I'm glad I did. I thought I fucked that up super bad. Also, what is the convenience of these Chaos Emeralds just being at the end of every level I complete? Like, it's almost like they're magnetized to them, like they know exactly where they are. Or there's some sort of weird, like, Sonic conspiracy going around. He's just, like, pulling tails around or whatever, making him do his dirty work, and he already knows where all the Chaos Emeralds are. That kind of thing.
Yeah, not bad.
Right. Cool, there's the snow level done. I'm pretty sure there's, like, 9 levels, or 8 levels. All I remember is the Ancient Ruins, or whatever, that level, is pretty close to the end of Sonic's story, I think. Alright, I gotta figure out where we have to go next. Because I don't remember from this point on anything that happens. I know we go to the egg carrier at some point, but I don't know where to go. Oh, we meet up with Knuckles now, don't we? If memory serves. Yeah, we do. Cheers, memory. Yeah, that's right, Knuckles thinks he's a fucking rapper or some shit. Like, he tries to be super hard.
Something bugging you?
Did you see that? Like, come on, man.
No time for games, Sonic.
Insane.
Give me the emeralds you have, right
He's like, whoa, my fucking face is all distorted and doing weird stuff.
What? Let's just
What is with that, dude? Don't quit doing that, Sonic. Fucking seriously, that's horrifying. I don't like that. I need some rings.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, no shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe fucking with a creature that can break the speed of sound was not your smartest bet, dude.
Oh no. The chaos.
Oh no, it's almost like I was a fucking idiot or some shit and they're gonna get jacked again. Yeah, and then Eggman just comes by. You know what? You know what I would do if I was Sonic? I would make some colored cocaine and then embed it into the crystals and then friggin' like have him get arrested by the police and be like, he's carrying drugs, dude. And then the police would be like, alright, Eggman, you're coming with us. And then he'd be like, oh, I thought they were Chaos Emeralds. And they're like, mm-hmm.
You practically gave them to me.
That's what I would do.
Hold it right there, creep. You can't
He's gotten away with it 3 other times, and you make it easy for him each and every time. How would he not get away with it this 4th time?
What about you? Way to go, knucklehead.
Yeah, like it's Knuckles' fault.
I have 4 lovely emeralds.
3 people I want for Smash: Classic Sonic, Sonic Boom Sonic, and Sly Cooper. There's a few characters that I thought would be really, really good for Smash, but I can't remember what they are. I wanted Banjo-Kazooie in Smash before everybody else did. And then they finally did it, so. Because I'm a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie. Always have been. Yeah, now he's starting to get a little bit dangerous. Now he's starting to look a little bit crazy.
He transformed again.
We have 3 Links and 3 Samuses, so why not 3 Sonic? I don't know. It'd be a little bit weird. Another character I really want for Smash is Paper Mario. I want Paper Mario so bad. It'd be such a cool character. It'd be so fucking unique. Like, his B moves would be like his hammer and like his spin moves and shit like that. And then his up B would be like the spring jump from Paper Mario 2. And shit like that. One of his taunts could be flipping to the 3rd dimension from the 3rd Paper Mario game. Like, I have some great ideas. Like, I think Paper Mario would make a fucking awesome character. How am I having trouble getting on a lily pad? Yeah, boss fights are not particularly hard in this game, I'm pretty sure. Except the Hornet. The Hornet can be a little bit annoying. Or, no, it's called the Viper, I think, or some shit like that. The Viper can be a bit of a bitch, but... No, I didn't stream it. I knew they were gonna do it. I wasn't really surprised when it happened, because as soon as they had the duck hunt thing, like the fake out, I was like, yeah. The only reason they would do a fake out is if they're actually, like, doing it for publicity. Like, and they're actually gonna put it in there. Because, like, they wouldn't jerk people around and then not put it in there. There'd be no point to the production value of the, to the trailer, would there? So I already knew they were gonna do it as soon as I saw Duck Hunt, like, kind of take their shape. I was like, yeah, they're gonna be in it. And the moveset's exactly what I expected it would be, so I'm pretty happy about that. How did I not get hit there? I just basically jumped right into his face and said, how do you do? I don't know. I should have gotten fucking floored there for sure. But come on, you fish, bitch. Come here. Yeah, don't do that. It's like a Dark Souls boss, except it isn't. But it kind of is. But it isn't. I don't know why, but everything that's even, like, moderately challenging, everybody says it's like Dark Souls, and I'm like, no. Like, Dark Souls has a very specific playstyle, and it has a very unique way of going about its boss fights and stuff like that. And there's, like, a learning curve, and, like, you're not likely gonna do good enough to beat it on your first try until it kills you a few times, and you get a hang of the moveset, and you learn how to avoid different things. That's why every game that tries to be Super Souls-like fails, because they never nail that part. For whatever reason. It's hard to make a game of its own identity and copy something at the same time, so I get that. I can imagine this for Sly Cooper. The trailer starts with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, K. Rool, and Banjo-Kazooie hanging out, but then something bounces around or something. I don't know. I've never played the Sly Cooper series. I know that's, like, extreme blasphemy. I know. I'm sorry. But, like, I've never played a Sly Cooper game. I've seen them. I know it's about, like, sneaking around, and there's, like, a lot of furries. And there's a frog of some sort, but, like, that's all I know about Sly Cooper. I know more about Jak and Daxter, and I've only played one of those, so... Then a shadow resembles Sly Cooper and turns out to be Joker and laughs his ass off until the actual Sly Cooper comes. Well, that'd be just like the Banjo-Kazooie trailer, wouldn't it? I don't know. I think a Sly Cooper trailer would be better. Like, if, like, the whole cast of, like, Smash Brothers, or, like, maybe not the whole cast, but, like, characters that are kind of in the same franchise or genre or something, or just chilling out. And then, like, he's hanging out, like, outside the window or something on the ledge or something. And then you, like, see, like, a spotlight and the ship fly through the air. And it's, like, the Sly Cooper symbol. Yeah, but Sly Cooper could be a cool character. I could see that. You can now play with Knuckles. Again, do I look like a furry to you? Hey, Knuckles, wanna play around in the locker room? 'Cause we're bros? I mean, what's up, dude?
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
Well, the King K. Rool trailer is also the same as Banjo-Kazooie's. Is it? I'm pretty sure K. Rool was in fucking Smash way long before Banjo and Kazooie were. Oh yeah, this is the part where I have to fly up with Tails in the plane, huh?
Wait here for a second.
Because that seems super smart. This kid's like 10 and he's flying planes without a permit. Doesn't seem very smart. Tails is like, wait here. Sonic's like, alright, I'm tired of waiting. It's been 3 seconds. That's enough time. What the fuck are you up to, you little bitch? Yeah, it's a little bit concerning. How the fuck did Tails morph the Earth to be able to do this? It's pretty insane. Some, like, Hangar 18 Megadeth shit going on. Like, his Tails like a super, like, military informant, and he has, like, all these weird connections that allow him to do crazy shit. I don't know. You just don't know, do you? You really don't know. Also, Tails' theme song is super, 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 super flamey, so, yeah. There's a lot of terrible rock music in this game where they're, like, trying to be, like, edgy and shit, and it's just kind of, like, it's really cringy and bad. Really, Sonic? You're not gonna fucking strap in, put a seatbelt on? He's like, no, I'll stand on the back, I'll be fine. Whatever.